Live from Philadelphia, all set for baseball from the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Philadelphia Phillies. Two playoff hopefuls duke it out for wild card standing. Next. Jake Arrieta, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Boy, was he super good in his last one, a complete game shutout, a true gem. He certainly would like to repeat that performance here.
Now at the plate, Starling Marte, and we are set for baseball here this
Leading
evening.
Off tonight for Pittsburgh, the center fielder, Starling Marte.
First offering on its way. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball 1, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Now the pitch. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Hey, if he's going to be able to dot up his sinker down in a way like that all game, you are in for a situation where you're going to see a lot of ground balls and a lot of weak contact.
And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2 offering. And that is so it's a full count, 3-2.
Gotta love the battle we're seeing right out of the gates in this game. That's 7 pitches now, and if this is any indication, we're in for a
dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there, as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
The second baseman.
I know in today's game everybody's trying to go yard, but can you look at having a better at bat as a leadoff hitter? You take it full count, you make the pitcher work, and then you come through with a knock. Great start.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
The 1-1 is a sinker that misses for a ball. His history with Jake Arrieta, just 3 for 14. Marte gets his lead at first, nobody out. 3-1 now, and I think he wanted to know where that one was.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First delivery to him on the way. In there, strike 1.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
On a line to shortstop. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Hero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in, he'll breeze through 7 strong.
Now batting, Corey Dickerson. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
Here's Gregory Polanco. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker, baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
Stepping in now, Colin Moran, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Hit back up the middle. Segura has it. Hernandez at second. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Pirates lead it 2-0. Trevor Williams is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's having a real solid year, Matt. He won his 15th game of the year in his last start. He's been solid since the season began, and he'd like nothing more than to pick up win number 16 and have 2 quality starts back-to-back.
Gene Segura standing in, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and he misses it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Stepping up to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Marte patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's in the top 5 in runs scored in the National League, so he's a big part of the lineup. The guys behind him are doing a good job of driving him in, too, but they'd be a whole different team without him.
And now Bryce Harper. He went deep last night twice. From the stretch. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well, winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their...
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Polanco back to the track as he takes it for route number 2. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Segura, the runner at first with 2 gone. Segura runs. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Phillies strand 1. They trail it here 2-0. Josh Bell the next to hit. His history with Jake Arrieta, he's a .333 hitter. 2 of those hits were for home runs.
Bell.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Williams is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's focus on third baseman Maikel Franco. I think what gets lost in the shuffle, we get it. Offensive force. But he doesn't get enough credit for the way he handles the hot corner. The ability to pick it backhand and come up firing.
Elias Diaz the next to hit as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. First pitch on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. Guys, this game features the league's best teams that are not currently leading a division. What does this matchup mean to the overall playoff picture?
You know, Dero, we're getting to that point of the season right now with the second place team. They don't have the best pitching in the league, and sooner or later they're going to have to step up and start pitching a little bit better.
I agree with you, Dan. I would say it's smoke and mirrors up until this point, but the bottom line is for the last couple of months they've found a way to put themselves in position to at least entertain the idea of going to the playoffs. So maybe this lineup can carry them.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
The pitcher, Trevor Williams, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Real Muto is there, and he has it for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Starling Marte. First pitch coming. Here it is. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Marte hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Pirates leave 1. They're up 2-0. Now in the box, JT Realmuto. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. swing and a miss at one in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, one down.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D.
The left fielder.
And let's focus our attention at the guy who plays one of the premier positions in the game, and that's Elvis Andrus. Listen, when I watch this guy, I can't help but think Omar Vizquel. Came into the league, was all glove and figuring it out at the plate, and has consistently gotten better offensively while never losing a step with the glove.
So the base is empty here with one away, and digging in at the plate, the Texas native Nick Williams. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
I feel like when you're facing a two-pitch mix like this, sink or changeup, as an offense, the game plan has to be the fact that you have to get something elevated. You know he's not going to beat you with velocity, so it's going to come down to who executes better.
Good changeup in the dirt, strike three. Diaz is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Williams is retired, two down now.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Herrera bats left but throws right and stands at 5'11". He was a first-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. We played two full. Pirates on top, 2-0. Striding in once again, Adam Frazier. He drew a walk his first time up.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. 0-1, here it comes. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, number 7.
At the plate, Elvis Andrus.
Andrus.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. He'll try again, 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Well, part of me wants to applaud him for staying with it and making the throw, but after he bobbled it, he should have just eaten the ball and lived to fight another day. As it is, he gets tagged with an error, and a man is on base.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. But not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. And he's in safely to third as a run will score on the play as well.
Wow, with one out, and he clutches up with an RBI triple, which is his second hit of the game. So he's starting to put together a pretty big game here.
Into the box now, Gregory Polanco, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A base hit in his first trip. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield, get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Standing in now, Colin Moran, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Dickerson on third with 2 out. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield, and Franco will make the catch to retire the side. 1 for the Pirates here, and it comes via the RBI triple. We played 2.5. It's now 3-0 Pittsburgh. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Michael Franco gets set to start out the inning.
Michael Franco.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Frazier takes it in. And that's the first out. So with 1 gone, time for our look at the current standings. As you can see, these guys really have a comfortable lead in the division race to this point in the season. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. First pitch on its way. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Marte is under it. 2 down. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready for another chance? Gene Segura, 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Ripped toward the gap in right. Segura turns and goes to second. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the results sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Andrus has it. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Danger averted following the two-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for Pittsburgh.
Digging in to try it again, Josh Bell. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Stepping in now, Elias Diaz. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. 3 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. A ball and 2 strikes now. 2 balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Trevor Williams, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. This ball will be chopped foul. 3 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. for Philadelphia. Bryce Harper 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. After it is Marte, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The first baseman,
and while we have a moment, here's a look at the Pirates' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting,
2 are gone in the Philly fourth. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. First pitch on its way. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Realmuto, a former Miami Marlin, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exact.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Starling Marte. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Starling Marte.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. I'll tell you, these guys seem well aware that this is a must-win situation for both of them. They know they're not going to have the luxury of falling back on a wild card berth.
You know, guys, this has been a close one, but the first place team is flexing their muscle a little bit. And they better watch out because this second place team does not want to find themselves in a wild card game.
Yeah, I agree with you, D-Ro. And that's one of the things when you're in first place, as long as this team has been, we're getting late into the season right now. They need to keep playing good fundamental baseball and not let off the gas pedal. They have a team down. They need to step on it.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Good action on the sinker, 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Left side, but well foul. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Chasing after it is Williams. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The bat
up next for the Buccos, Elvis Andrus. 0 for 2 with the runs scored so far. First pitch of the at-bat. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. And that will be a base hit for Andrus.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
Ball 1, taken just off the inside.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
That's wide, 2-0.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet. Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Roll.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
Into the box, Gregory Polanco. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Franco trying to get there, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Pirates strand a couple, but they lead it 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat. And while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
Leading up for the Phillies.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The left fielder.
Up next will be Nick Williams. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Williams, a 25-year-old. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. A windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. And it's 1-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Popped him up. Moran is there for it. 1 away. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Now at the plate, Odubel Herrera. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means Maikel Franco, the 3rd baseman, will bat next. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Pittsburgh leads this one 3-0. In now, Colin Moran. No hits in
Leading
2
off for
trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Colin Moran.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. Sinker is right there for a called strike 2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Now at the plate, Josh Bell, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Harper to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter.
So stepping in, Elias Diaz. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They lead it 3-0. Andrew McCutcheon is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Andrew McCutcheon.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. McCutcheon, a 32-year-old veteran. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Hit hard up the middle. On the first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, 1 away.
The batter, number 2.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Gene Segura. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
Heading out towards shallow right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. That's the first. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one, but before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Sir Anthony Dominguez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 58, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Trevor Williams. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
The 3-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. This is on the ground over to first. Hoskins grabs it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 6.
Here's Starling Marte. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball well outside. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. There's a line drive base hit to left field.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. Lined into right, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are two aboard now.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike one, 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having two strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
The 0-1 delivery. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Corey Dickerson. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1.
This is where I think you find out a lot about a pitcher's moxie. No one warming up in the pen. He's in trouble right now. He knows it. Can he right the ship and stay composed?
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Still 1-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Count still at 1-2. Now a foul tip at the plate, and you could hear that one ring off the catcher's mask as he stays alive. Here's another 1-2. Fouled off. Marte over at second. Frazier on at first with 2 down. Still 1-2. Fouled away. And the 11th pitch is the charm as he strikes him out to end the inning. Pirates strand a couple, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Here's Bryce Harper now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And it's 1-1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 3-2 pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Number 17.
Ready for another shot now. Rhys Hoskins. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Polanco. And he makes the catch in the corner. So next to the plate for the Phils, JT Realmuto. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Realmuto.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit to short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Phillies down in order. Still down 3-0. Digging in, Gregory Polanco. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Polanco.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Here's a drive out to left center field. Polanco around first, heading for second now. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
In now, Colin Moran, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Sent on the ground out to second. Hernandez is up with it, and that's out number 1. Digging in once again, Josh Bell. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
He was not messing around in that at-bat, looking for a first-pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Into the box now, Elias Diaz, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there, and that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The batter.
And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Trevor Williams. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And the pitcher will just run over and take this one himself, and the inning is over. But the Pirates get a run here on the RBI double. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's now 4-0 Pittsburgh. Standing in, Nick Williams. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-0. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Running hard. He's digging for second. And the throw in gets away from him.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Standing in now, Odubel Herrera, as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. To the right side and through, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Standing in, Michael Franco, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Hey, a little better late than never, D-Lo. Here, that base hit here in the 8th inning. They're still behind in this one, but at least they're not getting shut out.
Yeah, you're going to see this offensive team fight to the bitter end. As long as there are outs out there, they're going to grind it out and see if they can get back in this one.
Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Keone comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
35, Keone Kela.
Andrew now come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Andrew Knapp.
Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. He'll check in here at 277. 4 home runs and 7 driven in. Ready with the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. The 1-1 home. This is line to left. Dickerson has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Into the box, Gene Segura. On a line, that's a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
The second baseman.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Cesar Hernandez. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-2 game.
Yeah, 1 a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get 1 knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
First pitch on its way. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam as they've taken a 2-run lead.
And they complete the comeback with a flourish, going deep with a grand slam to take the lead. You don't get style points in this game, but I'd give them some if I could hand some out.
Kyle Crick answers the call now looking to get this one on to the 9th inning without any trouble.
30, Kyle Crick. The first baseman, number 17, Reese.
Stepping in now, Rhys Hoskins. Swinging a ball lifted into straightaway center. Marte is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next,
so with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Polanco has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they strike for 6 in the inning as there's the big blow. The grand slam home run. Last chance coming up for the Pirates. It's a 2-run lead now. It's 6-4. David Robertson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
David Robertson.
Into the box, Starling Marte. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Hit hard towards the hole. Throw on the first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So striding forward now, Adam Frazier. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. In there at the knees, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted the other way out to left center. Chasing after it is Williams. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 7.
Stepping up now, Elvis Andrus. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's had some success, 5 for 11. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Now this crowd of just over 21,000 are on their feet. And this is in the air to right. And this should do it. And he'll make the final out to put an end to this one, and the Phillies have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Phils came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Sir Anthony Dominguez wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. David Robertson hammers down the save, his 27th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 6 runs, 7 hits. 1 error. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Starting off in the National League East, Bryce Harper collected a total of 4 driven in as the Fightin' Phils took care of the Pirates 6-4. He is among the National League leaders in home runs. In other Phillies news, the club has made a trade and have acquired right fielder Chris Millar from the Cincinnati Reds. In exchange, Cincinnati receives starting pitcher Tom Ramsey, according to team reports. The Reds halted their 6-game losing streak as they were victorious in extra innings over the Marlins 5-4. The Nationals broke up their 5-game losing skid as they took down the visiting Orioles 7-3. The Mets launched 3 home runs as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 6-5. The Braves knocked out 12 hits as a team as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 7-1. The Cardinals allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 8-1. The Rockies racked up 11 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Red Sox 4-3. The Padres got 11 hits overall as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 7-6. The San Francisco Giants went deep 4 times as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 4-3. Trevor May collected his win in relief, helping lead the Twins to the win over the White Sox 3-2. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Detroit Tigers combined for 10 hits as a team as they pounded the Indians 9-2. The A's combined to allow only 4 hits as they dethroned the Royals 8-1. The Texas Rangers put together 10 total hits as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 8-4. Domingo Santana had an outstanding day, driving in 5 on 3 hits, helping lead the Mariners over the Yankees 9-2. The Astros hit 3 long balls as they beat the visiting Rays 5-4. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.